Hey you, let's shift our reality. Hey y'all, it's me Lonnie from ilovelonnie.com or Talk Lonnie the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. And today we're going to talk about if food is affecting the way that you're manifesting. So first, let me just say, don't forget that everything is a frequency, everything is energy, to include food. So yes, it can change our energies and our frequencies for negative or positive, depending on what we're consuming. And just think of it like after you eat certain foods or eat certain meals, how you be sluggish and tired. It's kind of like that. And that's called the itis. Do you know what the itis actually is? The itis is when you eat a large amount of food or a lot of food, your body is sending all the blood flow down to your digestive system, which is limiting the amount of blood flow to your brain, which causes you to be sleepy or tired. Child, what? Ain't that crazy? That just sounds dangerous. Limiting the blood flow to your brain because of some food. So, go sit down. Go sit down. So basically, when you eat too much food, your body has to go into overtime to try to digest it. So when you're tired and sleepy and full, do you think your energy is vibrating low or vibrating high? Do you think you have high energy or you think you have low energy? If you say low energy, then you are correct. It does cause you to vibrate on a lower frequency, just lower energy. And with that being said, we know, or as a reminder, the frequency that you're on, the energy that you're putting out is actually what's showing up in your 3D. So if you are on a low frequency or a low energy, that kind of, that's going to hinder, or not really hinder. That's going to affect what's showing up in your 3D. You're going to attract things that are on a low frequency or a low energy frequency. On top of that, health is wealth. So in my opinion, it costs more to be sick or unhealthy than it does to just be healthy. I mean, they do say being healthy is expensive because everything's so high, organic stuff, and which is true. But just compare that to how much you probably rack up if you had to keep going to the hospital, how much you rack up if you got to keep buying medicines or missing work or just whatever expenses can come with just being sick. So I feel like it would be more expensive to be sick, depending on the person, I'm sure. But for me, I feel like it would be more expensive or more of a risk or a disadvantage to be sick than to just be healthy. So I don't know. It's just about making a conscious decision to be more mindful. And actually, what I'm going to do for New Year's, I'm going to start off with maybe like a couple weeks or a couple months. I know that's a huge difference for real. Just kind of depend on how it goes because it's not that easy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try the vegan lifestyle. I did do it before years ago when I did a fast. I think it was the Daniel fast when you fast for like 30 days. So I did that. It was no meats, no sweets, no dairy, if I remember correctly. And it was like a bunch of other stuff that you couldn't eat. But, I didn't last the full 30 days, but I did a good little couple weeks. I made it past a couple weeks, so I was still proud of myself because that's hard, So shout out to the people that are vegan or vegetarian, whatever the correct terminology is. Don't eat meat. Don't eat anything that your body probably naturally, or I'll say your mind probably naturally wants. And it could be a huge transition to try to get rid of or to keep yourself from wanting that, especially when the whole world is just eating it around you, stuff like that. It take a strong-minded person, in my opinion, to do that. But I'm about to try it. So starting January 1st, I know I sound like a cliche, right? Oh well. January 1st, I am about to do no meats. And what I'm gonna do, hold on. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do no meats during the week, and then I'm gonna just do one cheat day on the weekend where I eat chicken or fish. So I'm not a big beef eater anyway, but I'm gonna let myself do chicken or fish. Now I'm gonna try that regimen for like a good couple weeks or a couple months or like a month, and then I'm gonna slowly knock the cheat days out, where they'll get less and less as I go. So what I'm doing is I'm easing my way in instead of completely just giving it up altogether. I feel like it's harder, just like when they say when you stop smoking. I've done that before as well, and oh my goodness, that is definitely so hard. But it's harder to stop when you just quit cold turkey versus substituting it with something to do. That's why they tell you to snack on certain things, and you just got to replace. It's a habit. You know, we talked about that in a different video too, but it's a habit, and it's easier for you to replace that habit with something else to wean yourself off of it. But we'll go into more details of that later. So this is me marking, and I'm not, trying to talk anybody into trying it with me, but this is me marking a little piece of my journey where January 1st, I'm going to cut out meats for a bit, or try to. But so nobody is perfect, but this is me trying to put forth a little bit of effort to be better, with myself, showing the universe that I care. So good luck to everybody. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.